handshake.
Overflow Rap League. We got our second face-off of tonight. This is for Confirmation Valor again Saturday, January 25th. You do not want to miss it. On our left here, we got Paito.
What's going on? Paito from Brooklyn. You already know. Hold it down.
And on our right, we got Bishop Rez.
What's going on? Y'all know what it is. It's the Bishop.
Straight like that.
All right, we're going to start with a question for you, Paito. This is your first battle. Last event, you hosted it.
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows you made your presence known that night. So tell me how you're feeling in terms of the preparation and just what's on your mind coming January 25th.
Well, I like to give honor to God. I want to give honor to God first and foremost for this opportunity. Shout out to Overflow Rap League, Lead Voice. You know, pay homage to everybody that's standing here. All I can say is I would not see myself here right now if it wasn't for like Voice reaching out to me and say, yo, you got potential. I'm like, bro, fall back. And I was just like, this is what I do. I host. And then when I host, I was just like, yo, this realm is a different feel, you know, being close and seeing that energy, everybody talking to each other crazy, but then you see the goal, because then the altar call after, there's a purpose. So I see there's a different method that God has to win souls or whatever. So, but you still could talk your talk and get your point across, you know what I mean? And then still tell people like, yo, there's room at the cross. So, yeah.
Dope. All right, question. Bishop, this isn't your first time at the rodeo. You've been doing this for a while now. You know, we saw your first on-camera battle, you know, with Zach Is Nobody. And, you know, you're coming in your second on-camera battle with Paito. You guys are both from Brooklyn. So tell me, how does that come into play coming in January 25th?
I don't know, man. I think, you know, a long time I've you know, growing up in the streets, you learn real fast. It ain't about where you from, it's where you at. You know what I mean? And so we can throw the Brooklyn card. We know Brooklyn carries this different kind of swag and a different kind of energy. It brings energy, you know what I mean? But, you know, there's certain people from Brooklyn who might have the energy, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just excited for the opportunity. I love the culture. And I feel like Overflow gives me that room where I can still be the bishop, but I could be an animal at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm just really enjoying the process. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So Paito, you know, when you saw his battle with Zach, you know, how did you feel?
Yeah, crazy presence and energy. You know, you gotta put things into perspective. Like, I'm not battling like just bars alone, but I'm battling his aura. Came with it, so I gotta shut that aura down and then attacking bar for bar.
So let me follow up with, and you said, so with that whole point of reference that he just gave you, how are you preparing? You know, what has your preparation been like? Prayer, but also, you know, you've never battled him before. So what's your preparation like? Are you like in demolish mode, or like, you know?
I'm in whatever mode God want me to be.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's what he wants. So if you want me to talk to him, I'm gonna talk to him.
What do you want?
Yeah. I already.
What did he tell you? The battle in 2 weeks.
January 25th, you're gonna see what he wants. We gotta be suspenseful, you know.
Dope. Bishop, I got a question for you. Do you feel Paito has what it takes to win come Saturday 25th?
I don't feel like nobody got nothing to do what it takes to win. It ain't got nothing to do with him. You know what I mean? And that's no shot to nobody. I'm confident in Rob. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this. I like the poet in him. You know what I mean? He got a lot of wordplay. You know, and yeah, I like the poet in him. You know, I think the wordplay and the poetry, they go hand in hand. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I think when you have that element to battle rap, I think that's very impressive. I think it's something you could bring to the table. And I'm hoping with everything in me that he brings the energy that I'm thinking he's going to bring, because I feel like my last battle I didn't really get to display who I really am because I was facing nobody. So now I'm looking for the war, bro. I'm looking for the war, and I really believe that Paito's gonna bring that, and we're gonna have a great time. You know.
You know, and that also to add to what you were saying, you know, you did battle nobody, but we're gonna get into that too. And you'll see. And you know,
Tell us.
you know what I mean? Spiritually spicy. No, because what I feel with, and no offense to Zach is nobody, I felt like he didn't understand the culture with Overflow or battle rap. You know, first of all, you know, I do spoken word, but I don't call myself a poet. I'm not voice. So no shots. No shots. Listen, because I don't throw shots. And I don't throw shade. I just throw light on a dark situation. So the thing is, I'm not throwing a shot at voice. I'm saying he is a poet in his own right, but he can battle at the same time. So don't get it confused thinking I'm coming there with the sky's the limit and it's blue. No, I'm coming to talk. You get what I mean? It's battle rap. I'm not here doing a spoken word. I'm gonna encourage your soul, and I hope your soul lifts up to God. You know, I gotta encourage your soul. You're the bishop.
That's what he's saying.
Because you gotta understand too, and you probably want to add this to your rhymes. I'm an adjutant, so I know how to assist the bishop. You know, carry his water. You know,
I'm a barrel.
What? He said I don't even need that. That's a throwaway. He is an adjutant. That's crazy.
Problem with that is I'm a new school bishop. I don't need nobody to carry nothing for me. I carry my own, you know. So I had, you know what I mean? I don't even have an adjutant. You know what I mean? So
then you're gonna know what assistant feels like.
Yeah.
No. For the first time, I'ma really make sure I cater to you.
Cater to me, baby. Cater to me. Cater to me.
But
I love it.
All due respect.
Yes, sir.
All due respect. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Nah, you're not, man.
And this is my brother in Christ.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, he gonna show his craft. I'm gonna show my craft. And you know what I mean? I see him. I'm go to his, you know what I mean, his company, get some cars from him. You know what? You think it's a game? Get my life right with him. You know what I mean? After this, because I see a lot of things with him personally as a man that I was just like, I look up to. So I respect it on a whole nother level.
Appreciate
you know what I mean? So I gotta give honor to where honor's due. So I do that on a whole nother level. But in the ring, like we're gonna talk to each other because I have something to prove. Nobody never seen me battle.
So you winning?
I'm not saying that. I give it to Bishop Reds 3-0. He bodying me.
See, I always. Go ahead. You got a question?
Absolutely. So, I think the people watching right now could definitely benefit as to what are some of the challenges in terms of the preparation as a Christian battle rapper.
Well, I think my first battle, I had a lot of challenges. You know what I mean? Because where I come from, there's no holds barred. I'm a '90s baby. You know what I mean? And trying to take that '90s battle mentality and bring it into this new age battle mentality is just it's different. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like when I first got into the first battle, it was like, oh man, I gotta hit him with these punches, but then I gotta also stay extra Christian-y about it and so forth and so on and blah, blah, blah. And Zach showed me pretty well that it wasn't no extra Christian-y about it. So I threw all the extra Christian-y out the room too. And so as far as I'm concerned, I think where things are for me right now is I'm gonna tell you what I feel like my role is. You know what I mean? And this whole thing is like, and I'm honored to be able to battle people like Paito, even Zach. You know what I mean? I was honored to be able to deal with him. Like I don't have no big aspirations to be like this big battle rapper. I just love the culture. And this is the Overflow. Yeah. And I'm the bishop. And so as far as I'm concerned, any new person that come to walk on this stage, they gotta come see me. Because there has to be a gatekeeper at the door to see where you at. So I don't have no aspirations for all this. I'm just the gatekeeper. And I will shut the gate on the fence. I will shut the gate on the Paito. I will shut the gate on. And so if you want to come through that gate, you better kick it down.
I'm
because I'm heavy. I'm
'Cause
heavy.
I got the master's lock.
Oh, I hear that.
So since I got the master's
that.
lock, I can open any gate that I want.
Good.
So you there, he gonna just move you out the way for me. So it's not me. I ain't doing the moving.
The problem is when the master puts you at the gate. That's where the problem
So
come in
then
with the key to the lock.
we gonna see who's gonna lean on that night.
Yeah,
We gonna see who's gonna lean on that night.
lean on him.
Nah, but
They call the bishop his grace for a reason, bro.
I hear you. I hear you. Nah, I hear you. Nah.
Hold it down,
Yo,
everyone.
questions,
I definitely want to ask you the same question. You know, on top of the fact that this is your first battle, you know, being a Christian, how does that play into the preparation? You know, the challenges that present itself in that.
It was very challenging because a few people know, like, I was supposed to battle a couple of dudes before getting this opportunity. And the route I was going, I had to understand, like, this is no URL. This is no, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to talk to them, but, whoa, I gotta understand. I gotta revamp because I gotta also minister to people. So at the same time, I gotta learn how to bridge the gap between the two. Talking, but then not losing focus on the soul that may be out there on the stage. You get what I mean? So I'm not worried about the Christian-y or you gonna come at me. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what's called to do in a battle. You get what I mean? So I'm not worried. I just want to see, like, I really want to see how he prepared for me. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I want to see, like, dad, yo, what witty bars, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear no patio bar to get confused with my name being Paito. Like, I want to see how, like, you know what I mean? How did he craft his, you get what I mean? Like, and that's to everybody that writes. I look forward to anybody that is battling. I'm like, yo, I wonder how, like, even, for example, that matchup with Lee and K-Jack. I said, yo, how K-Jack gonna come for Lee? How Lee's gonna come for K-Jack? And I'm standing there, and you should see my face. I'm like, damn, they wilding on each other. But they talking to each other. But then they're coming up with two different angles to each other, like, yo, this is my belief, and then you just see where everybody at in their role with God, in a sense. And I like it. And just to bridge, and you gotta be fantastic. You gotta be, I think Christian battle rap is, for me, and anybody under the comments that may disagree, yo, God bless you. But what I'm about to say, I think Christian battle rappers have probably one of the most lethal pens because you can't put filler curse words in there. You can't you can't really, you gotta talk. You gotta come with everything, and it gotta make sense.
Absolutely.
Why? Because then after that, you just open Pandora's box to anybody in the world that you may battle. To be like, yo, you said this, but it doesn't say that in the word. You said this, but it doesn't correlate. Like, this doesn't match. So what we really doing here, we sharpening iron, sparks are flying. I heard you, Josh. Sparks are flying, but then when that spark fly, whose soul is being lit? Like, whose light is being ignited? You feel me? So, like, my thing is, I am come on, it's all right. January 25th, y'all all gonna be asking to battle me after, so.
Y'all all.
So with that being said,
Nah, I'm
like,
joking.
how do you keep Christ
joking.
at the core of your content?
Prayer. Every bar I get to prayer. Let me help you out.
At him.
I'm about to help you out with something.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm a
I already
scribe.
heard you. I already heard
scribe.
what you said.
I'm a scribe.
Before, when I was getting ready to battle other dudes, I wasn't putting God at the center of everything I was doing. So I was just coming up with bars. I'm like, that sound good. Oh, shoot. Then I said, yo, I rhymed it for, my leader. He, you know what I mean? Because, I go, it got to be an order. Yo, you release me? All right, cool. Right? It got to be an order. He's like, yo, you ain't going to go say that. You ain't representing God like that. No. There's a way to talk without, like, degrading and lowering you, dimming your light. You got to stay illuminated. So I kid you not. And, like, so a few people been to my church, the prayer meetings at my church or whatever. Shout out to Remnant Worship Center International gang, we bleed green. Every time I pray or read my word, I'm getting something. Oh, all right, Lord, I see what you want me to do here. Oh, I see how you want me to minister here. Oh, okay, I can use that here. You get what I mean? Because my goal is not to, I don't want to disrespect anybody.
Sure.
But I'm going to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it may come across like that, but it's not really like that. You get what I mean? That's just my main goal.
Can I answer that?
Yeah. Also, and follow up, how what you saying to each other gonna pierce the hearts of the people?
Wait, say it one more time. What's that?
How will what you saying to each other going to pierce the hearts of the people?
So as far as dealing with Paito or whoever I battle, at the end of the day, and to be honest with you, this is whether it's a Christian battle or a secular battle or whatever. You know, when I look at anybody who I'm battling across the room, I'm really concerned about who they are as a person. You know what I mean? Like this my man. This gonna be my brother. Way past after all this is over, especially inside this arena. You know what I mean? So I'm careful a little bit to how I'm gonna say or how I'm gonna treat a situation, because at the end of the day, I gotta let this man know that I respect him and I love him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think when you talk about piercing the souls of those who are watching the battle, I really feel like as far as the battle goes itself, it's really about how you put things together, the schemes, the play. This is artistry. You understand what I'm saying? What's going to pierce the soul of the person who is watching is after we sit there and beat up on each other for however many minutes it's going to be, is the love that's going to be showed and demonstrated between each other afterwards. So I don't care what he says about me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care how he comes at me. That's artistry.
Yeah.
You understand? And I understand his heart is for me.
Right.
So whatever he put out that pen, at the end of the day, we're gonna hug it up, we're gonna dap it up, we're gonna be about our way. And better not nobody else say nothing else about him in my presence, because that's my brother.
That's
you
a
understand?
whole fact.
But in the process of the artistry,
Yeah.
oh, it's gonna be a war.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And there's not gonna be no games played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if anybody thinks that that's what Paito came, I hear Paito. I'm watching him. You know, that's my guy. He got that Brooklyn in him. So he's the type to put you to sleep with all of the God bless you and I got your back and I'm with you stuff and all that. I don't fall asleep. Sleep is the cousin of death. You know what I mean? So I'm just here. If he comes that way, cool.
Because you know, when night cometh, no man can work. So I don't want you to sleep.
Yeah. So there's no sleep. You know, I'm wide awake. So you know, it is what it is.
Facts.
So anything you guys want to say before we start with the questions?
I'm gonna start with the questions.
All right. First question, voice the poet.
Just by seeing both of these face-offs, any one of you can answer this. We always talk about iron sharpens iron lyrically, right? But from what I've seen, you know, everybody's been talking about how whatever somebody says to each other, we're gonna hug it out. What do y'all feel about not just lyrically iron sharpens iron, even when it comes to your character, your pride, or anything that's preparing you for after the battle with anybody else?
First of all, if pride is an issue for you, you don't got no business stepping in this arena. I mean, it just is what it. Don't get me wrong. I'm you know, I got pride issues myself. That's what makes me a competitor. You understand?
Right.
But my pride should never, you know, my pride should never take over the fact that I'm a man of God. And whether I'm battling somebody who's a man of God or not, my first goal is the concern for their heart and their soul. So straight up and down, like from the standpoint of where I am right now, forget the pride. The pride means nothing. Jesus was sitting in front of Pilate and was like, yo, whatever you say, and he's King of Kings, Lord of Lords. You know what I mean? When you talk about Jesus, you asked a very crazy question. You talk about Jesus comes before John the Baptist, right? When he gets before John the Baptist, John's like, yo, it should be you that's baptizing me. How awesome was it to see the Creator submit himself to his creation? You know what I mean? And so if Jesus can put his pride aside, then who are we not to put our pride aside? I don't got no pride with this man. It's my brother. You know what I mean? So win, lose, or draw, it's going to be that way at the end of the day.
Facts. Next question.
For Bishop,
Elijah Straight.
your first battle was a one-rounder. What challenges have you found with having to write 3 rounds, like nearly double the material for this battle?
I'm old. Nah. You know, just being busy. You know what I mean? And you know, I got a lot going on outside of this arena. So, you know, pastoring, family, entrepreneur, you know, chasing after those things. really put me in a place of where I really got to find time to be able to do this. You know what I mean? I got 7 kids, 3 grandkids, a beautiful wife, you know what I mean, who just finished battling cancer this year. You know what I mean? And so when I say just finished battling on the 23rd of December, God bless us with the greatest Christmas gift. She finished chemo, and we're looking at victory going forward with the remission of cancer. So for me, the hardest part with the 3 rounds was really just dedicating myself, because I don't want to ever come to the table and not give my best at a craft that I dedicated myself to. If I took a battle, it'd be disrespectful to this man if I came anything less than prepared. If I didn't give him my all, it wouldn't be right to be able to do that. So I come to give him my all as a sign of respect and honor for who he is as a man who's coming to do the same thing with me.
Just to follow up on that, did you find it exciting to be able to kind of address 3 different topics because you have 3 different rounds, or to come 3 different ways and not have to put it all into one place?
I only know one gear, bro. So you know what I mean? It's you guys, y'all. I watch you guys, and this is where I come back to the poet. You know, it wasn't said in the place of disrespect or anything like that, or even saying that he's not a battle rapper. What I'm saying is the ability to have that pen like that is going to increase his ability to be a great battle rapper. Now I like my pen. I think my pen is all right. You know what I mean? But you gonna get what you see with me is what you gonna get. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not coming to put no side and straight up and down, no disrespect, because I can be disrespectful in my old ways. You know what I mean? But the way I'm coming is like, I'm not coming to play no games with nobody. You know what I'm saying? All this brotherly love stuff, I love it. This is cool. But I'm coming to tear somebody's head off, and then we're going to be friends afterwards. And I know he's going to do the same with me, because if he don't do that, I'm going to have a problem with him. I'm going to have a problem. If you don't come to kill me in this arena and in this ring, I got an issue with you, because I want a classic. So when I walk away, they're going to be like, yo, they did that thing. I want people to comment, watch, and put it all together. So if he don't give me that, when this battle is over, we're gonna go in the bathroom, he gonna shoot me to 5, and we're gonna be all right, because he ain't doing what he's supposed to do.
I love it. That's real talk, yeah.
We got another question, Josh.
Yeah, both of you guys actually. So as you prepare for each other, you guys have someone else in mind afterwards. You guys already have an opponent that you guys like challenge yourself with, or whatever it is after this battle.
Me personally, no. I really don't. I sort of like what Josh had said. When you just focusing on one person, like, you really can't focus on nobody else. You gotta dedicate your time to that person, and you also gotta dedicate time to your brand. So like, do music on the side too. So it takes, like, it's taken away from things that I do on the side. That's why I was saying that, like, I appreciate this dude, because what he does behind the scenes, you get what I mean? Like, and it's evident. It's not like it's not being seen. It's evident. So for me, it's like, I'm putting so much things on hold to make sure that, like, yo, I'm here and I'm talking to him. Like, I'm eye to eye. You know what I mean? 10 toes down. Like, yo, you swinging, I'm swinging back. Ducking Mayweather. Whoop, you know what I mean? Like, making sure, like, I put on a classic, but I have nobody in mind. If anybody else, you know what I mean, want to shout me out there, we talk about it. But after that, it's whatever.
So when I battled Zach, to be honest with you, it was just for the fun of it. You know what I mean? And to be honest, this is the same thing. Like, I just enjoy the culture. You know what I mean? And so regardless of how it goes, you know what I mean? Like I said, somebody had said something. I was like, yo, if Paito 3-0s me, then this is gonna be the greatest battle of all time. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm coming with. But I'm coming with it because I love it. You know what I'm saying? So when I battled Zach, it was like, I don't know if I'm a battle again. You know what I mean? And then 6 months down the line, it was like, oh yeah, let me get in the ring one more time. You know what I mean? And so, now I'm here again, like, I don't know if I'm a battle again. But in 6 months, I'll let you know. So I'm not thinking about nobody else, man. Again, I feel like that'd be a discredit to the person who I'm battling. I honor his pen. You know what I mean? And I honor what he's doing. And so to look at anybody else or to bypass him as if he's not a legitimate challenger, because that's what I feel like. If you look past me to go say you're gonna battle somebody else. Then I feel like you saying
Disrespect.
that's disrespectful to me. Don't
Yeah.
think about nobody else when you. Listen, if I'm dating, if I'm in marriage, if we in some kind of relationship, don't think about nobody else while you with me. Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? So if he was to think about somebody else outside of me, I have a problem with that, and so I would never do that to him either.
Any more questions?
This is for both of you. What is your go-to, like with Josh? I believe G.I. spoke like, Josh, you're really funny, so Josh, maybe that's one thing that you would go to in order to just cause this whole experience like to go over the top or be more of a blessing for the viewers. So for each of you, what is like your gift or like your go-to thing that you know that you have that maybe the other might not have, that just brings you to that next level experience?
I never battled before, so.
No, I mean in general.
No, I know, but it's on
okay.
him. Like,
I just, like I said, I'm just gonna be Rasheen. You know what I mean? I prepare for the person who's in front of me. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna allow what he does to change what I do. I can only be best at what I do.
right.
You know what I mean? And if you gonna beat me, you better be better at what you do than what I am at what I do.
Right.
And so what you're gonna get is you're gonna get 3 rounds of aggression. You know what I mean? And those 3 rounds is coming. And it's gonna be 3 rounds of aggression. It's gonna be 3 rounds of a pin. It's gonna be borderline disrespectful, and you better be able to match it. And if you can't match it, you know what I mean. And again, I'm not talking about my opponent. I'm just talking about in general. If we in this ring together, this is what you're gonna get. And I like my flow. So it don't make a difference who I'm going up against. I'm not changing me to match you.
Right.
You understand? If you feel like you better at what you do, then you be better at what you do. And when I do what I do, if you better than what at what you do than what I do, then congratulations, you deserve to win. You know what I mean? But you better be better at what you do, because I'm gonna do what I do.
It's a whole fact. I'm very whatever you see off stage, in stage, in the church, outside the church, however you see me act, when I'm chilling with you, laughing with you, that's who I am. I'm open. I'm everywhere. You get what I mean? And you probably seen a couple of my performances, and that's probably what he's referencing to. You're gonna get that wordplay. You're gonna get a couple of punches here and there. A couple of nosebleeds. But I'm coming with it. I just don't want to say what I'm gonna come with. I'm gonna let y'all decide how I am. Or, you get what I mean? But I'm gonna come with it.
But I believe he has the advantage. I feel like in my battle with Zach, I had the advantage, because Zach didn't really know what he was walking into, and he came in not at his best, and he seen what the repercussions of that was. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's the.
Well,
I feel like it's the
why
same.
do you feel like I have the advantage?
Because I've seen you in a spoken word standpoint. I've never seen you in the battle standpoint. Like, you see me in the battle, so you're gonna see what you see is what you get. You know what I mean?
I hear you, but I feel like you got the advantage. Only reason, because you've been in front of the crowd, you've been where the cameras at, you've been with the opponent in your face. I don't just only been in front of the crowd.
I had an opponent.
Why you laughing?
I asked, did I have an opponent?
Leave that alone.
You know what I mean? No, but I'm saying, because that's what we said. We said we was going to revisit it. Let's revisit it. You know what I mean? I didn't. Listen.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
I know
dog.
what you mean.
You understand?
But the fact
no disrespect, Zach. No disrespect. Bless you.
Yo, but you know
All right,
what?
forget it. Disrespectful, Zach. Go ahead.
But you know what I mean? Like, you're in front of the camera.
Right.
Your placement. Host right next to you. Whoever was in front of you. You know what I mean? People behind you. People reacting, grabbing you, pushing. You got that aura. You've been there.
You've been on more stages than I've been on.
Nah, bro. I just been
It's
in
not
church.
just a different arena. You know what I mean?
You get what I mean? I may have been on stage performing, singing,
I'm talking about at the
rapping.
battles.
It's totally it's totally different from, yo, I'm talking to you now. Remembering lines. They reacting and, oh my God, where am I at? Oh, am I speeding up to?
Right.
You get what I mean?
get
So it's all about, I feel like I'm the underdog. I got something to prove. Everybody got you,
Do they?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Everybody got you winning, and I have a point to prove, and I'm gonna try to prove that point.
You have me winning?
Yeah, I got you winning 3-0.
I love him.
I got you winning 3-0. But I do. Let me say this. I do want it to be a classic.
Right.
I want it to be one of those battles where they be like, "Yo, they were talking to each other, like, you know what I mean?" His stamp place is from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. Yo, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I mean? Let's get it in. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it.
Well, my father told me to take it easy on you.
Nah, don't listen to your dad.
You know he told me that.
Don't listen to your dad.
He said you and his mother was real close, and he wants to make sure that I take
Bishop,
it easy.
yo, shout out to Bishop Wesley Wiley. He went against his nephew. I'm gonna have to talk to my uncle after this. But you see after January 25th.
Yeah. Talk to him, Dad. But all jokes aside, Paito, I want to say this to you personally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I respect you as a man of God. I'm gonna tell you what I honor the most. You know what I mean? I honor the way that you stand by your church and you stand by your leader, and that means a lot for me as a man. So
I appreciate that.
in your relationship with your wife, man, and congratulations on that new baby and all
Shout out
that
to you,
stuff that's
fam.
coming, man. So
Gang.
so I want to make that clear. I want to get all the pleasantries out.
Facts. Let me make it. I make it clear too. I honor you as a bishop.
Yo, bro, you understand? I love your energy. I love everything about you, and I don't want that to change after the 25th.
No, it won't. No, it won't change. I don't want you to see me differently.
Nah, not at all.
After the 25th, because you know what I mean. I'm being and I have to humble myself because I don't want no room of pride being my stumbling block.
Absolutely.
So I have to humble myself and pay homage and give honor to where honor is due. But then the 25th, and I'm not saying but then to cancel out the 25th.
The 25th is the 25th.
Right.
It's a different day.
It's a different day.
Right. And then the 26th, we'll be right back.
Oh my God! After the battle, bro.
Right there.
Right
on the
there,
25th.
On the 25th.
That's
You know
it.
what I mean? We're gonna talk. I appreciate it. Yo, thank you for the platform, Overflow Rap League.
Congratulations,
Shout outs to you
Overflow.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
We ended on that. Overflow Rap League, Confirmation Valor, Saturday, January 25th. Be there, Queens, New York. It's going to be a classic event. Don't want to miss it.
You see, the goal over here at Overflow is always to get better, go bigger, expand our horizons. So we decided to stretch out and touch down in Virginia. So we knew an Overflow event there would be epic. But unfortunately, the timing wasn't right. So we had to postpone it. Where in the world could we go that would be as epic as the DMV? You know what? Let's take it back to where battle rap was first birthed. Let's take it back to the Mecca. The greatest entertainers in the world. Lights, camera, action. They say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I mean, I heard it before, but now I'm gonna need a confirmation.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Overflow presents Confirmation Valor.
Jermaine Lamar versus Angel. Jay Fix versus Elijah Straight. Prestavia versus Forever. Disciple D.I. versus Josh. Paito versus Bishop Rez. January 25th. Let's get it.
Oh, but you know, I like this stuff, right?